Hopefully, I will be back on tonight at like 9:30, maybe 10 o'clock, something like that. Anyhow, let me find it on here and we will get started. Um, hang on one second. Tomorrow I may be out during the day, so I don't know if I'm able to get to one in the afternoon. You know, just as an FYI. Let's see. What we got here? First of all, this can't be in the way. Okay. First person here is Precious, Sees Intentions. Sees Intentions. Maybe looking for things to move forward. You got a little bit of good karma coming back. You've got things moving forward with possible long-term relationship. I don't know where you guys are right now, but I would say this person at the very least is thinking about things moving forward. So wherever you are, I would say the next step would be possible on the horizon. UAF, Spirit, should I negotiate the offer to 60K or more? Okay, should I negotiate the offer to 60,000 or more? Yeah, I would say at least 60,000. You can always come down if you need to. But cards indicate be prepared. 70% chance yes, and then you're either prepared for it or you can make it happen. Advice for tomorrow. Well, you've got growth, change, transformation coming in. A wish comes true, and the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. So I would say tomorrow should be a good day. I wouldn't be afraid to express what you want, what you're looking for, and you got happiness coming in. Be prepared to do what you have to do to get what you want. But I think it's going to be pretty easy. I think it's going to come kind of easy for you. Let's see what spirit cards have to say. I mean, I would ask for more. I feel like one of the biggest problems or the biggest mistakes that I've made in my life, just throughout life, is that I've always sold myself short, settled for less than I thought I deserved. You could always come down. Okay, you've got the Ten of Water, a contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And then you've got the Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. John Holmes, any distinct messages for the week? Well, there may be a creative project that's front and center. I would say focusing on that is going to bring in big money with the Ten of Pentacles. Don't be afraid of a little hard work, or it could be that you have a lot of work ahead of you this week, but the hard work that you put in will pay off. Eight of Pentacles could also be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Looks like you also may have a little adventure on the horizon this week. And negativity is moving into the past. I would say it's going to be a productive week as far as business, creativity, and new opportunities are concerned. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. Talia, general for tomorrow. May have some choices tomorrow and feeling a little bit less burdened by the weight of the world. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety moves into the past. Could be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you have a little bit of good luck coming in tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a good day. Your perseverance pays off. Love always, General. Stepping into your own strength, feeling grounded and stable. Listening to your intuition. You've got the love cup full on the horizon. Could be with a new fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New romance is coming in, and maybe slow and steady wins the race, but with the Ace of Swords, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, letting everybody know what you expect from them, what you're willing to put up with and what you won't put up with, will help either manifest the perfect partner or close to it. It also brings in a new romance if you're not in a relationship right now. Takira, general finances. Anxiety moves into the past around finances, so does the weight of the world. You've got choices coming in. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around money. Feeling a little bit more stable and grounded at work, maybe even being better compensated. Could be going back to either school, learning a new area of study, or you could be working a lot with the Eight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, you've got a large sum of money headed your way. Takira, general for career. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Don't be afraid to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a wish around career, a little bit of good luck, and your perseverance pays off. Growth, change, and transformations coming in around your career, and so is financial stability. You may get new opportunities around career, or like you could be doing something in addition to what you do for a living. So you could have a 9-to-5 job, but then be doing something on the side that brings in extra cash because you got money coming in. And it's like 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money. It's not, like a small amount. It's usually a large amount or a significant amount. Love always. Love for the rest of this month. Maybe feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe this sigh of relief because you got the 9 of Pentacles. And you may be feeling a little bit more successful around love. Listen to your intuition. Things could move forward with a new love interest that might be a Leo. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Listen to your intuition when new love comes in. Or love in general, when it comes to love in general. Big Mama, will H reach back out? Why did he stop talking? Okay, will H reach back out? Yes, he will. Well, there's a couple of things that are going on. First of all, he could have been legitimately busy with other things. It's like it calls for celebration. It could be family functions. It could be whatever it is. There was things going on, and that was either took priority, or that's what he was busy with. It could be like weddings, celebrations, barbecues, that kind of thing. It also looks like he may have been pretty busy at work, and then he may have gone through a period, I don't know how long it's been since you heard from him, where he wasn't really feeling good. He could have been feeling like run down, sluggish, and that may also have played into it, but you'll hear from him. Auntie, is Mr. Jones ignoring me or just busy? I think he's just busy. I think that he'll get back to you. Ronnie. The Sag let me talk to his daughter on the phone. He doesn't let any females around his daughter. What's next? Could have a new beginning. Feeling like the world is at your feet with a new beginning. Yeah, you may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable, and like the love cup is full moving forward. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with him. Big Mama, love for the next 2 weeks. have a little bit of good luck that comes in, and you also may be feeling a little bit more balanced. Moon is in reverse, which means a secret may be revealed, and now once the secret gets revealed, everything may make sense. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a disappointment moves into the past. Looks like you may have options moving forward. You could have a new soulmate connection that comes in. Could be a Gemini, could also be a Leo. Looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could have a new connection come in out of the blue if you're not in a committed relationship right now. If you are, current person could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think love will be okay. In the next 2 weeks, things should be improving. UAF, how would this job environment be? Pretty good. It looks like you're feeling like very focused, or yeah, I would say very focused on the new job. Could be long-term potential, feeling well respected, feeling like maybe even you being better compensated. And with the Fool, you could be starting a new journey. Things could be moving forward, maybe feeling like it's a little bit more stable, or it's run a little bit better, no longer holding yourself back, and you may feel a little bit more passionately about the place. Auntie, what are Douglas's intentions? Well, he's got a little bit of ambition here. He's not holding himself back. He's got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. He's not feeling burdened, but he's looking to explore the connection. And you got the Six of Pentacles. He may be looking for things to either move forward or explore the connection, see where it could go. I think that his intentions are pretty positive moving forward. Especially with the Empress. That's like love, money, abundance, fertility. And let's see what comes. You know, like that kind of an attitude. Like, let's see where this could go. Elizabeth, General. Anxiety should move into the past, and you should be feeling a little bit less like you're holding yourself back. Got a Libra around that may be of significance, also a Taurus. Feeling a little bit more ambitious. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you may be prepared for your life to move forward. Like looking to get things happening. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. You could have a new business or idea that you may be putting some effort into. Talia did one for Vicky. Jay's intentions after hanging out yesterday. Okay, I would say his intentions would be to see you again soon, maybe next week. Looks like things are moving forward. The hard work that you put in will be the hard work that you get back. This is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I would say his intentions are to see you again soon. Communication should be good too between the two of you. Mariana, boyfriend's feelings towards me. Well, he may be disappointed or upset about something because there's disappointment around him, and he also could be having some sharp feelings, or he could have sharp energy. He also may be trying to control or manipulate the situation. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like he still cares about you. He still feels connected to you. He cares very much about you. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, hardworking, intelligent, attractive, and that there's room for growth, change, and transformation around the relationship. Liz, how does Jay feel about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, compassionate. Thinks that you're either hardworking, hardworking, intelligent, how you have a lot of potential, creative, unique, spontaneous, adventurous, and fun to be around. Mariana, will my boyfriend text me today, or will we talk after work? I'm not convinced that you guys are going to talk today. It may take a couple of days. Wanda, I have a court date next month. What will the outcome be in my favor? Yeah, I think it will be in your favor. Yeah. Goddess, finances for the next 2 weeks. Well, you got cause for celebration coming in after a tower moment. So if you recently had to pay a debt, or you had to put money aside for something, or if there was some kind of financial stress, that should move into the past and cause for celebration comes in. It looks like you may have new opportunities that bring in financial stability, no longer feeling as if you're stuck or feeling like the hard work you put into your financial life is coming back to you. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and you could start a new journey that brings in financial, like some pretty decent money over the next 2 weeks. Even if it's a side gig, it may be something that, can produce a lot of money in a short period of time. Where am I here? Kiara. Is Alina over Leon? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Auntie K General. Auntie K. And K. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You also may be coming into a time in your life where you have some easy good luck, and you're no longer holding yourself back or waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. Growth, change, and transformation is coming to your life, and you should be feeling very successful, like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you're kind of where you want to be. Iqbal, love. Things could change for the better for you quickly around love, and you could have some passion that comes in with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could have long-term potential, and you may feel like it's a well-balanced relationship that's very easy, functions very well. Shaivish, General. Okay, you may have a new business opportunity on the horizon. You also could have love and passion coming in. You got 3 aces. That's pretty good. The world is at your feet. You could hear from someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and all of a sudden things could start to move forward pretty quickly. You may have choices, especially when it comes to business, school, work, whatever you do all day, and you're no longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. You have an Aquarius around that's of significance, also a Capricorn. Julie, is the person he's seeing named Latanya, just to be sure? Why are you doubting it? What's going on? Because I'm afraid that either he's gaslighting you to make you think that you're crazy. Because after I read your emails, I started to think that I was nuts. Because I'm like, this keeps coming up. But like I've said before, like if we could write a whole story, hypothetically speaking, if we ask bizarre questions, you know what I mean? Because like that can happen with the cards if we're asking stuff that we don't know about. But didn't you have like phone numbers and stuff like that? Anyway, let's see. Is the person that he's seeing named Latanya? Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why you're questioning yourself. I just hope he's not gaslighting you. Because, yeah, something's going on here. Kiara, how will my therapy session go? It should go well. So, I don't know how long you've been in therapy or if this is new, but it's like your perseverance pays off, brings you success, and makes you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. Yvette, how will things go tonight with Leonard? Oh, it should go well. It should go well. You got this Six of Pentacles, which is like feeling balanced, like it's a well-functioning situation. Four of Wands, there could be more to come, or could have long-term potential, or you could be upgrading your relationship. Could be like a new beginning that makes you feel as if you made it to the top of the mountain. I think it goes well tonight. Like you're listening to your intuition. It looks like it's fun, spontaneous, like a lot of laughs. I think it'll go well. Auntie, should I let the triplets invest in my business or just Ross? Should I let the triplets invest? I would say no. Not unless you absolutely need them to. Only because it's like, I feel like when it comes to business, things start to get really complicated when there's too many hands. I mean, unless it was like a very small amount, I think too many people just creates more problems. And cards indicate only a 33% chance that you should let them invest. Just feel like overall, too many hands is always an issue. Anyway. Maria, how come my boss didn't question A's work? They will have patience. It's coming in divine timing. So I don't know what the situation is, but Temperance is have patience, and Judgment is it happens in divine timing. They will question this person's work. They just haven't yet. Because it's so near his sister, okay. Trying to think how you could have somebody follow him without actually having to pay an investigator. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm sure investigators could be really expensive, but there's bullshit going on. There's no doubt about that. And I don't like that he flips it around on you. The thing is that, like, how could we find out 100% without having somebody follow? And you may have to get somebody to follow and take pictures. Then how is he going to dispute that when you have a picture? Love you. How will the second dose of the vaccine go for my mom? Should we get it done in June or the end of June or July? I think it goes well. Like, I don't see that's the issue that I have with these vaccines. I don't think anything happens immediately. Like, I think immediately she'll be fine. She may have like minor symptoms, like cold-like symptoms. I know a couple of people have reported that. Some people have reported like headaches, but they seem to go away pretty quickly. Um, I would get it at the beginning of July. I don't know what it is about these vaccines that don't sit right with me, but there is just something that doesn't sit right with me. And the problem is, it doesn't happen. I mean, maybe it does happen we just don't know, but it seems like it happens a little bit down the line. Like bizarre things are happening to people. I don't know. That just may be my opinion. The cards indicate she should be okay. Do it at the beginning of July, not rather than the end of June. Lydia, I couldn't talk to the Libra. I couldn't talk to the Libra how he felt. He sent a text. So wait, why couldn't you talk to him? Like you were busy? Like it was busy where you were? Well, I think he may be disappointed because he wanted to talk to you, but he feels like things are going to change between the two of you for the better quickly, and it looks as if things are moving forward. So I don't know why you couldn't talk to him. If it was like you were busy at work or you were busy with something, but I don't think he's making a big deal of it because he still feels like the energy between the two of you is moving forward. Kiara, I don't see the question yet. Deja and Damon. Okay, what's going on with Deja and Damon? Well, this situation should be moving forward through divine timing. Now, the Fool here is in reverse, which can indicate that an issue around the relationship will be revealed and it will need to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward, but it doesn't have to be anything bad. It's just something that may need to be dealt with. You might be feeling a little bit like, hey, I put in a lot of hard work. I didn't see much of a payoff, but that should change. It looks like this situation overall is moving forward. And it's moving forward with divine timing, which means you really can't force anything. You just kind of have to let it unfold for itself. And it will. Lydia, is this Libra starting to miss me? Yeah, Libra does miss you. Kiara. Oh, you want the unicorn cards? These? All right, let's do unicorn cards. Okay, the first one we have here is number 33, not a race, rush. Not a race, rush. Number 33. Transformation. Hey, where's everyone going? A great stir envelops and on a once serene path. You find yourself caught up in what may be called a mad dash. Oh, it's a busy day. I didn't see that one coming. Here we go again, running and running and running. In your dash, you're busy along your way. Sneak some peace. In the hustle and the bustle of your journey, there is so much to see. And even in times of rush and worry, magic can be found. On your busiest, craziest day, the unicorn race can be abound. Meditation. Run the great unicorn race and enjoy your marathon with laughter and delight. You feel yourself moving and rushing and kicking up dust, and with the best of them. You embrace the energy all around you, maintain an aura of peace and positivity. Now glance at the finish line. What do you see waiting for you? What is your prize? Affirmation. I seek magic in all things. High energy days are the best. Action. Running is a fun activity and a great way to build up joy and energy in your body. Or not. Walk swiftly. Today, run or just plain exercise. As long as you have fun And on your next busiest day, when you're caught in a flurry, find peace in your heart amid all the hurry. So I guess that the basic thing there is that even though no matter how busy you are, I would say make time for some form of exercise. I love running, and I actually went out for a run today, and I hadn't run in a while because my ankle was bothering me. But I went today and it felt really good. Anyhow, here's the other one, number 3. Not a snowman mystery. Not a snowman mystery. As the snow falls and whips around you along your trek through the cold, you spy through the corner of your eye a small child shaping in the form of in the snow. A small child shaping in the form of snow. Okay, I guess it's snow is forming in the shape of a child. What a beautiful practice, making a snowman. It brings back childhood memories and fond recollections as your memory whisks you away to a simpler time. But what is this? The snowman is no ordinary snowman. The scene transforms before you, and the massive entity shows its form. It's a elusive child of mysteries. Elvesman craftsmanship, the snow unicorn. Meditation, the snow unicorn invites you to ride a magical sled all the way down a magical mountain, giving way into the heart of the earth. Along the journey, what mysteries do you find? Go deeper. Be exhilarated. Open your eyes to the wonders all around you. Affirmation, I open my heart to the great mysteries of life. I am deeply hidden in the mystery, just waiting to be formed. Action, create a snowman or a sculpture in warmer climates. Use your hands to allow the mass of snow or the clay to take shape before your very eyes as you bring a mystery to life. So this one would be sculpt something. I mean, unless you're somewhere where there's snow, which I don't know where there's snow right now, but I would say sculpt something out of clay. That's got to be very therapeutic. Interesting. Excellent. Deja, is there a good outcome for us? There is. You got a 70% chance that you'll have a good outcome, but there's a tower moment first. Now, I don't know if this already happened or if you're going through this now, but you could work through it. You could have a good outcome. It's just, it's going to take work. It's not going to be easy. But, I mean, nothing is really ever easy, so. Cece, what are the intentions of the Aquarius? Aquarius may be looking for things to move forward. They may be looking to start a new journey. They may be looking for divine timing to take the relationship to the next level. With the Four of Wands, I don't know where you are right now, but I would say there's more to come between you and the Aquarius. Kiara, how will tomorrow be? How will tomorrow be? Tomorrow looks like it's a decent day, but it may be kind of like very busy. You may not have a lot of time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you may feel a little bit worn out. But it's just tomorrow. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You're just not seeing it. But you're prepared to tackle everything you have to tackle. It should be a very busy day. Let's put it like that. You may be exhausted by the end of the day. Miss Billy, should I have the surgery? You know that I would tell you to make sure that before you have surgery that you get more than one opinion and you go to several different doctors And I wouldn't rely on the tarot cards, but let's ask them just for the hell of it. The cards indicate yes, you should. But like I said, I would go get more than one opinion. I would do your research. I wouldn't rely on the tarot cards for something like that. Because remember, surgery, no matter what kind of surgery it is always a trauma to the body, and the body will hold that, always. So I would just do your research. I'm sure you are, but I just have to say that. Michelle, do you see me moving away? Not right now. Right now you're holding yourself back, or the move isn't right now, but eventually I think you will change locations or change dates. Jade, will the Aries come back in August? Will the Aries come back in August? I'm not convinced that the Aries comes back in August. The Fool here is in reverse, which indicates something is going to get revealed around the situation, but I don't see this person coming back. Not that soon. Gemini Empress General. Gemini Empress General. Anxiety should be moving into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back, and all of a sudden life starts to move forward. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. You could have a Sagittarius enter that may be of significance. May have some choices around work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Got a little bit of good karma coming back to you, and you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Nav, how will I do at my veterinarian clinic externship? You're going to do well. You're going to do well. First card that comes up around you. You're not fooling around. You're studying a lot, and that's also like medical. Like the Hermit also could be medical. You're not feeling burdened by the weight of the world because things move forward for you. You should do well. Sonia, updates around the outcome of the next PhD context exams I'll take, the good and the bad. All right, well, you may feel like it's hard, and you may be like disappointed in how hard it is, but overall, looks like you get a new beginning. You have the ability to manifest this, and you feel like by the end of it, you make it to the top of the mountain, and you can breathe a sigh of relief once it's done. So I would think that you'll do fine. Maggie, will I finish my additional qualification well? Yeah, and it should go by pretty fast, too. Saki, may I get a love reading? Who's coming on the love front and when? Okay. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Starting a new journey, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance brings in success around love, possibly with a Sagittarius. Could be sometime this summer. Could be sometime this summer. You also have a Scorpio here. Empress, will I move to Minnesota next May or June? Yes, I think you will. Yep. Elizabeth, what do you see in love? Well, it looks like you have options here. First of all, overall, you do have a soulmate connection and you have happiness coming in around your love life. So that's good. You have no longer feeling stuck and feeling like things change for the better quickly. You've got a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Libra, and a Leo coming in. So you might have choices, which I think is a good thing to explore choices. Julie. Is the tower for all to see still happening between Rich and the person he was seeing? Yeah, that's still gonna happen. Yeah. Sure is. I love you. Uziel's next action, he's a Sagittarius. Communication. Communication should come in quick. Saturn, when JC thinks back and thinks about me, what does he think? And I can't tell you what somebody thinks. I can only really tell you like the way that the mind works. We have 70,000 thoughts a day. Usually, somebody doesn't sit down and thinks about somebody. Like, let me think about, when me and, Denise went to Arizona. We don't usually, the mind doesn't usually work like that. Usually the way thoughts come up is that a situation brings up something that reminds us of something else. So I can't really tell you what he thinks about because most people don't sit down and think. Most of the time things come to us because another situation reminds us of it. I can only tell you if this person thinks of you, and that answer is usually 100% of the time yes, because somebody that is in your life will be reminded, you will be reminded of them. And there's good, bad, there's indifferent. So it's like, I can remember me and my friend Denise driving into New York City and breaking down and having to be towed. Like, that's a bad time, and then it was like, like for me, my attitude is, okay, so shit happens, no big deal, we'll just do something else. But she's bitching about it and she's like it's the end of the world to her. So to me, that was a bad time. So it's like, you can't say like what do they think about and is it good? Like it's all good or it's all bad, because of course you're going to have good times with somebody, you're going to have bad times with somebody, and other situations are going to bring in different examples. Like I went to, I don't know, Atlantic City once. I had a great time. I've gone to, on a cruise to Alaska, which I could have done without. So, and all with the same people, like we all traveled together. So you can't really answer like what somebody thinks. I can't really get into somebody's head as to what they think about, because they don't always think about the same thing, and we have too many thoughts. And people don't usually sit down and think. Something usually reminds you of something else. So I can only tell you that this person does think about you, but it's, once again, it's going to be a mix, because it's like they may think of the times that things weren't moving forward, or the times that they felt stuck. They may also think about the times that things changed for the better quickly. Like you can't answer questions like that, because the mind, in yoga we call it the monkey mind, because it's all over the place. So it's like I remember one time I used this example in class because I was trying to make a point about the way the mind works. Here I am teaching yoga, and I'm in a hot room, and whatever it is that I'm teaching, and there's words coming out of my mouth, and for some reason it pops into my head, shit, I forgot to buy Parmesan cheese. Now, what does Parmesan cheese have anything to do with the class? Nothing. Nothing. So I continue teaching, and then later on I'm thinking, oh, they have Mariah Carey back at New Year's Eve. Meanwhile, it was the year after she fucked up the year before, and I was like, whose bright idea was it to bring her back? Now, all these things have nothing to do with the class that I'm teaching, but why do they pop into your mind? Because they do. So you can't really go into somebody's mind and dissect what they're thinking, because they're thinking all the time, even when we're sleeping. So those questions are very difficult to answer. I mean, they're not difficult because, yes, the person's thinking of you, but it's good, bad, and it's indifferent because different situations bring up different memories. Overall, usually, people look back on the past fondly for the most part. I would say probably 70% of the time it's looking back fondly, but people don't forget the shitty times either. Like, that comes up when people are feeling negative. Like, if somebody's feeling negative, they're going to, like, that's why it's like a downward spiral. So if you're feeling like, all this bad shit happens to me, this guy just blew me off, and Tom blew me off, and Harry blew me off, and Dick blew me off, then that's what you're going to focus on that day. But if it turns around, the energy turns around, hey, I have great relationships. You know what? Tom treated me nice. Harry treated me nice. Henry treated me nice. So it really depends. Like, the thoughts are going to fluctuate. Tiffany, love, sure. Tiffany, love. You are not looking back on the past fondly, but you might be making a decision to move forward with your life. Listening to your intuition could bring in a Pisces, could also bring in an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like a disappointment moves into the past, passion and love comes in, and your life moves forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you're not holding yourself back. You could be exploring options, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Perseverance pays off. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, letting people know what it is that you need could also bring in a successful relationship with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lily, how will the result come with the contractor? You might have to be stern with this person because there's like sharp energy, or they may be a tough person to deal with, but I think the results are good. Good karma, and the 10 cups are full. So, I mean, it could be the kind of situation where you're like, God, he was a dick, but he really did a great job. Whatever. Lady. I don't see it yet. Let me... Sanch next 24 hours. Got choices coming in. You got some respect coming in. Feeling grounded and stable. There may be a Virgo around of significance. And you may be thinking about planning or taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Mihak, what's coming in the near future? Could be working on a new creative project. You may be changing homes, upgrading homes, moving homes, whatever. There also could be travel to water, by water, or around water. And you may have choices and decisions to make around financials. Doesn't look bad though. It looks like with the Six of Pentacles, would be feeling either better respected or better compensated. I don't know, that could be at work or work thing. Lady, how does Darius feel about what I did to him last night? All right, I don't know what you did to him, but he feels like he's holding back He's got a little bit of sharp energy, and I don't know if there's an argument coming. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Thing is that after that, the Eight of Pentacles is here, which could indicate that hard work could get the relationship back on track. Or, I don't know, he may be feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what happened, but that's what the cards say. What else haven't I gotten to? Clementine. Where was it? How does my boss see me and think about me? Okay, how does the boss see and think about me? Think that you're a strong character. That's the first thing that comes up around you, and they could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. They think that you're well prepared, you're passionate, you have a lot of potential, and you don't hold yourself back. Simran, what does he feel and think about me currently? What does he feel and think about me currently? He may feel like you're slow and steady wins the race, or he may be feeling like the situation is kind of slow and steady wins the race. He thinks that you're a nice person. You're kind, loyal, sincere, intelligent, smart, hardworking, creative. Lady, how did Darius feel about the romantic encounter last night? All right, he's coming up feeling weak. He's got the strength card in reverse. So I don't know if he feels like, I don't know why he would be feeling weak. But anyway, aside from that, it looks like he felt like it was good. Things were moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in. Or he felt that whatever it was fun, exciting, unique. But I don't know if this is just like, I don't know what his situation is. If he's got somebody else around him, or if he's involved with someone else. Because it looks like the issue may be that this is just like a sexual thing that happens every now and again. It doesn't look like it's a relationship. So I don't know if maybe the two of you aren't on the same page, or maybe you are on the same page, but he doesn't realize that. Anyhow. Henna, am I getting signs of someone coming into my life romantically? Yeah, I think that you have somebody coming in through divine timing. That could be a Cancer. Vicky, general for the rest of the week. General for the rest of the week. You may be feeling like you got a stroke of luck. You could be feeling well respected. That could be well respected, well compensated, like your relationships are functioning well. You could have that relationship may be moving forward with whoever it is that guy is. I think he was a fire sign. Anyway, things could be moving forward. Anxiety may seem to dissipate or move into the past, and your perseverance pays off. It should be a nice week. Lady, Darius' feelings towards me. He thinks that you're passionate, attractive. He's got a lot of respect for you. There's sharp energy that comes up. I don't know what this is about, but it keeps coming up. Anyhow, that's fine. Thinks that you're creative, thoughtful, loyal, sincere, hardworking, or perseverant, and attractive. Simran, will he ever reach out to contact me? I mean, I would never say never, but I don't see communication coming in anytime soon. Destiny. Uh-oh. Somebody's up. I feel like that wasn't a very long nap. Destiny, is that the question, that you want to change jobs because you're not making enough money, or you want to make more money, you want a job that pays better? Well, you've got the Magician here and the Fool, which could be, you could manifest new opportunities around career. And you could be starting a new journey that brings in a little bit more balance, and you may be prepared for that. So I would say paying off a bill of debt or a loan, focused on a new business. This also, I always feel like that could be like a side business, you know, like a side hustle of something, of some kind. Whereas you may still be working a regular 9-to-5 job, but with the Page of Pentacles, you could be doing something on the side that brings in extra cash. Let's see. Who else haven't I gotten to? Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Destiny, I would never tell you to wait on anyone. I especially wouldn't wait for somebody who's incarcerated. I wouldn't. Let's see what the cards say, but the idea of waiting on somebody keeps you waiting. So if you're waiting for something to happen, you're going to be in the energy of waiting, and that's going to be the energy around you. And then there is nothing to say that this person's going to come back out and resume the relationship. No, I wouldn't wait. Nope. Zara Latif. Why has Zen suddenly turned cold towards me? This person's holding themselves back, and they have some sharp energy around them. They just may not be, they got sharp energy. I would ask them. I would flat out ask them, hey, what's going on? Because I don't know so much that their feelings have changed. I just feel like they may be overwhelmed by the situation, and they may need some space, and they may not know how to say that. So you may just have to come right out and ask them. You know, I hate that shit. You know, it's like, just tell me. Don't ignore me or treat me like cold and make me guess what's wrong. I would come right out and ask them. They seem overwhelmed by the situation, or the two of you may not be in exactly the same place. They may not be ready for things to move forward, and they're feeling overwhelmed. Ten of Wands, overwhelmed. Apurva, energy for me and Yogesh this week. Energy is good. Queen of Cups, kind, caring, sincere, affectionate, and feeling well prepared. Yeah, you got a wish. Put it out into the universe. If you've asked and you're not getting a clear answer, then the best thing you can do is pull your energy way back and try to cut the energy from them so much. Because when they kind of feel that your energy has disappeared, they may respond differently. Simran, what are his true intentions when he thinks of me. He doesn't show as having much intentions. He shows as that he holds himself back, or he's distanced himself from the situation. The Emperor's in reverse, which can indicate that that's his way of controlling the situation, and his energy around the situation is sharp. I don't know who this person is, but I would say that this person is not looking for things to move forward, or doesn't have intentions of the relationship going to the next level. Not at this point, anyway. Zara, general about my mother Maria. How will she be after her second dose of the vaccine? I worry about, you know, I'm just uncomfortable with the whole thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. She seems to be okay. Like, things change for the better for her quickly. The Four of Wands. She seems to be okay. She seems like her health is pretty strong. She seems prepared for it. Yeah, I think she's okay. You know, it's twisted because you don't know if the vaccine caused something. Like, if say you get the vaccine in January and then something happens in April, there's no really any real way to tell if the vaccine caused that incident. But I don't know, bizarre things have been happening to people. Like, there's bizarre things that have happened to people that I know that live here. So, like, that makes me very nervous. But on the other hand, you know, it's like mind over matter. Like, sometimes you're overthinking things, and then that can make you manifest some kind of a crazy health issue. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. I would just like a little bit more research or time to go by. I don't know. The whole thing just makes me very uncomfortable. But I could also just be being paranoid. Virgo, general message. All right, you should be feeling like you've got some nice stuff happening here. So the sun overall is coming out over your life, which is great. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. It could be around business, but it doesn't have to be. I think it may be business or job related, only because Two of Pentacles, life comes back into balance, and the Six of Pentacles is usually a work relationship where you feel like you're being better appreciated, better respected, and better compensated. It also looks like your life is moving forward, or you're not feeling so stuck right now. Virgo, love messages. You do have a new romance coming in, or romance is heating up if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. Things change for the better out of the blue quickly. You also have a Sagittarius and a Scorpio here. Now, if you're already in a relationship with none of those signs, current relationship, have patience with, because it's growing and transforming. Romance is picking up. And you should be feeling a little bit better about your current relationship if you're in one. If you're not, look out for a Scorpio, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Sagittarius. Like, soon. Yeah, Zara, I know that you're stressed. I don't blame you. Yeah, I know. I mean, look, a lot of my friends that have had to have it for like my one friend, she's a police officer. She's fine. I don't think anything has happened to her, and she had it a long time ago. She had Pfizer. Most people that I know are fine. Like, nothing has happened to them. But there have been a couple of cases where bizarre things have happened. But with those bizarre things have happened anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, would those bizarre instances have happened anyway? Mel, energy around Leroy and Gatsby. The energy is like, I I put in a whole lot of work and I didn't see my payoff. Like, I don't know who's feeling that way, but somebody may be feeling like the relationship is like, I don't know, maybe stuck or not really going anywhere. The thing is, I mean, they do have a Fool here, which means the energy could become a little bit more spontaneous, or they could come into a better time. But right now, I don't know, somebody may be feeling a little bit like sour about the situation. Or the energy may be a little sour. UAF. Oh, no, it's fine. Advice regarding the next job. What would I be able to get away with 1 week notice? You mean giving your current job just 1 week? Well, I mean, I think you could get away with just 1 week. I don't think that they're prepared for you to leave, but I think that they know that you're not really happy. When it comes to the next job, I would say might be a better fit. You may feel like things are moving forward for you better, like you've made it to the top of the mountain and that it's a little bit more successful. Unfortunately, it's just my bad attitude. I always feel like office jobs are toxic, just because I feel like it's a toxic environment no matter how you cut the cake. But I do think it's going to be a step forward, and I think if you have to give 1 week notice, I think that they know that you're not happy. So you do what you got to do. You know, what are they going to do to you? They can't do anything to you. They may not be happy, but that's too bad for them. You know, I wouldn't worry about it. You're leaving. You got something better. You know what I mean? I don't think you got to worry about them. But I know it's the right thing to do, but sometimes you just have no choice. Looks like this new job is a good opportunity. It's like it always, 9 times out of 10, a new opportunity is always going to be a better choice because it's a new experience and it's going to lead you to someplace else. Always. Like it's the experience is always worth something. Like imagine all the years that I didn't have any new experiences because I worked at the same jobs and never changed and never did anything else just because that's where, I don't know why. I probably felt like I didn't deserve better. I probably felt like I wasn't capable of better, but moving forward. Yeah, I mean that's what happens with a lot of things. I mean, just in life in general, I've noticed that. Like you take a job to do one thing and then all this other stupid shit comes with it, or you find that you're not doing what you were originally asked to do and you're doing something else that you didn't want to do. So it's like if I would have known that, I had to do this, like stupid shit. Like we had this cleaning guy that worked with us. His name was Mario, and he was fucking awesome. Whenever he was working there, the place was spotless. The bathrooms were always loaded with toilet paper and paper towels. He was wonderful. But when he wasn't there, the place was a shithole, right? Like, because he was on top of everything. So we had these awards, right? Listen to this. You could nominate someone. Look, I haven't worked there in 10 years. What are they going to do to me? You can nominate somebody, right, for for this award, and then their name goes into like a bucket, and then I don't know, once a month or once every couple of months, somebody gets chosen, and they get to pick like an expensive gift. Like they were giving away iPads. Like this is way back when the iPads like first came out. So I nominated the janitor for for an award because I think he did an exceptional job. Well, the human resources woman writes back to me and says he is not qualified for the award because he's just doing his job. That's his job. You don't get an award for that. Meanwhile, out in California, they had given the receptionist, she got one. What did she do? She answered the phone. But that's all she does, but that's what her job is. So why does she get one, but this guy doesn't? I don't know. It never made any sense to me. It just fucking frustrated me. Anyhow. So one time, the guy, he's out, and I love watermelon, right? Everyone knows I love watermelon. So I would eat a half a watermelon, and the rind would be in my garbage. But every night before they closed up, he would come around and empty everybody's garbage. Well, I didn't know he wasn't there, right? He was just out for one day. And it was never a thing before that you had to empty your own garbage in the back if he wasn't there. Nobody ever said that. So listen to what happens. Manager from across the hallway in the other department comes in and sees that the watermelon is in my garbage. Just listen to this. She brings it over to my boss, who then takes the garbage and kicks it over to the office manager and says, look at this. So the office manager is like not even thinking, like, what am I looking at? The garbage, right? Anyhow, so they take it to like one of the vice presidents and discuss in all this time, somebody could have taken the fucking watermelon and thrown it the fuck out. But instead of taking it to this one and taking it to that one, so the next day, an email goes out that if he's not there, we all have to take our garbage and bring it to the back. This was never a thing before, but I got in trouble for the fucking watermelon. Like, really, this is why I can't deal with those kind of jobs. Because really, like, if I would have seen something that I thought didn't, I would have just taken it and thrown it out. And it was in the garbage. It wasn't like I left it on the desk. What is the difference if it's left in this garbage or in that garbage? And if this man is so important, why couldn't he get the award? Why couldn't he get the award? Because nothing makes sense. That's why. That's why I don't work there anymore. Anyway, so the point is, like, you hired to do one thing, they ask you to do something else, then it's not good enough, but that person's getting an award for something. None of it makes any sense, and you'll drive yourself absolutely nuts trying to figure it out. So, good luck. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tonight. Have a nice afternoon.